If the reports that came out this morning are correct, the Las Vegas Raiders are playing for head coach Josh McDaniels' job. They won the game and all, but man, let me tell you, the team's performance did absolutely nothing to say on why Mark Davis should keep him. Remember when beating the New England Patriots meant something? Well, it doesn't mean the doggone thing now. The Patriots are horrible now. Anytime one team had a self-inflicted wound in the game, the other team countered with a self-inflicted wound of their own. It was quite the comedy of errors to the end. The Raiders have yet to play well all around in the game, but they're 500 now because edge rusher Max Crosby came through at the end. But still, we learned plenty about the Raiders today. The first thing we learned early in the game is that McDaniels finally trusts tight end Michael Mayer. He tried to trade back into the first round for him, but couldn't work anything out, but he fell into the second round where McDaniels and GM Dave Ziegler traded up to get him. For the first 3 weeks of the season, I couldn't understand why they made such an effort to trade up for him. I knew he can play, but why go through all that to trade up for him if you're not going to use him? He did have some issues with run blocking in the very beginning of the season, but he started picking it up around week 3. It seemed like McDaniels rewarded him for his improved run blocking by targeting him a couple of times in week 4. He looked really good catching and running the ball after, so he got more opportunities to catch it in week 3, and he looked really good again. He showed us why they named him Baby Gronk when he was at Notre Dame. Watching him catch the ball and carry 5 people on his back for first downs was good to see. So now we know why the Raiders traded up for him and hope they continue to use him in the passing game. He had 5 catches for 75 yards to lead the Raiders today. That's something to build on. I could really see the team coming together and getting better except for at quarterback. The quarterback position is holding the Raiders back. It can't function to its full potential when you have a guy like Jimmy Garoppolo operating it. It's tantamount to having one of the fastest cars on the racetrack, but the driver can't get himself to go over 150 miles an hour. And of course, the fact that he gets hurt so much doesn't help the continuity of the offense. McDaniels needs to hurry up and admit he made a mistake. He needs to get Garoppolo up out of there. He isn't getting any better. Defenses are crowding the box and daring Garoppolo to throw the ball deep, but he won't. Today's interception wasn't his fault, but he's thrown the most interceptions this year so far with 8, and he doesn't even throw deep often. He often turns down Adams deep to fit one in on a short route to Jacoby Myers, and Myers can't be the main target on a good offense. That's why the Raiders still haven't scored 20 points on offense in the game yet. Brian Hoyer went in for the injured Jimmy Garoppolo and completed a deep ball in his second attempt. Either he or Aiden O'Connell need to replace Garoppolo immediately. Receiver Trey Tucker needs to be on the field a lot more than he has been. With a quarterback that's willing to throw the ball deep, he can really unlock the Raider offense. It was him who caught that deep ball Hoyer threw. He ran by his man like it was nothing and made the Patriots pay for doubling Adams with the safety. That'll make safeties think twice about biting down on the shorter route to Adams. That, and they'll have to put another safety in deep coverage too, and guess what that does? It opens up the running game with Jacobs because there's no 8th man in the box. You can only do that when Tucker's in the game because Myers is not fast enough to make the defense pay for doubling Adams. All he's going to get you is an 8 to 10 yard catch. That'll move the chains at times, but it does nothing for you when it's 3rd and 12 or make opposing defense pay for helping Adams while putting the other safety in the box to stop Jacobs. They can live with Myers catching the ball every day and all day and twice on Sunday because he's not a big play threat. The Raiders have enough possession guys on the team, so they need to put Tucker on the field more to add more punch to the offense. They need to start scoring more points. Max Crosby is obviously that dude as he came through at the end with the safety to put the game away. I'm mentioning him now but didn't really have him in the video because we already knew that about him. However, it was good to see that the Raiders have some rookies that can really be used as big time weapons to go along with Adams. I call him Baby Ghost, but he showed us why they called him Baby Gronk at Notre Dame. And Tucker, I don't know why the Raiders haven't used him to stretch the field all year. Oh yes I do. Garoppolo would rather squeeze the ball in short than hit a guy open deep. He needs to sit while O'Connell or Hoyer take over. Thank you for watching. See you next time.